Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and a yard. On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars 7, 49ers nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The 49ers come out, and Brock Parity leads them out. Greg, it's really one of the best stories in NFL history when you think about it. From last pick in the draft to taking the 49ers to the Super Bowl, now to a lucrative contract for the 4th-year man out of Iowa State.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down and allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponents do. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Parity. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 3rd down, it's Parity. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the 1st down.
On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Parker Washington is deep for Jacksonville. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Jaguars offense going to take over now for the second time. They had that lightning bolt to open the game. The long touchdown. They'll try to build on the lead now. This drive begins 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
He's got the number 2 overall pick, the rookie Travis Hunter.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this is 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. To throw is Lawrence. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
On 4th down, here's the AFC Pro Bowler from a year ago, Logan Cook, to punt. Moore to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Niners offense ready for their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing from the gun is Parity. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. 1st down, 49.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Parity now on 2nd down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the guns, it's Parity. This one complete to Bourne. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now Parity. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that be a bit of a letdown. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Parity. Open man is Robinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Parity. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne.
To Travis Etienne. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. In motion is Hunter. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
3rd down and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Forced out left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Jacksonville.
Jaguar, first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
A gain there of 11. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
And he'll slide to a halt after picking up about 6.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
In motion is Hunter. Second down, Lawrence. And he'll take it on in. Sharp play, Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to see what they can do. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Parity. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Parity. Downfield, he's got Bourne. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Parity now, he'll throw on first down. He'll go right and find his running back. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1. Throwing again. Overrun him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And in motion is Brown. Lawrence now on 2nd down. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Jaguar first down.
They'll run. It's Etienne. And they'll take this to about the 38-yard line. D. Winters there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. In motion is Hunter. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
A first down throw for Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. A throw on the move is caught. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Jacksonville.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Giammi Brown. Touchdown, Jacksonville. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 49ers offense headed back to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Here's Parity. That's complete to Pearsall. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's going to be third. They need 1. Needing a yard, they throw with Parity. Escaping to his left. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
Great job here by the quarterback on 3rd and short, knowing that if nothing's there downfield, he can pick this up with his legs. And not only is he able to pick up the first down, he gets a whole lot more than that.
1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Parity. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Complete to Ricky Pearsall. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 38-yard line.
Second and inches. Throwing from the gun is Parity. He takes off. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
On play action, here's Parity, and that time the pressure too much. He'll go down. The two-time Pro Bowler Josh Hines Allen. He gets in to drop him. It's a loss of 8.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Parity. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
A third long, Parity to throw. This is caught to the goal line and in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown San Francisco. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers get back in it. It is 21-7.
49ers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And that will lead to a second down. This run straight ahead for Etienne. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
creative run. I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and long. Here's Lawrence. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun. It's Parity. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
That was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Parity. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Parity. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Third down, Parity. Open man is Robinson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Parity gonna put it up again. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
2nd and 1 at the Jaguars' 26-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Now it's 2nd and 1. Here's Parity again. Open man there. It is Bourne. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Again in the air for Parity. Pass caught by Pearsall.
Purdy's pass. Complete to Ricky Pearsall. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw once more, it's Parity. That's caught by McCaffrey. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's Parity. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers draw closer here. It's 21-14.
14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break. Here's Logan Cook now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville.
Jaguars 21, 49ers 14.
So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Parity on first down. His receiver on the in-cut. He's done it. The Niners lose their third and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
4-8.
So, halftime here out west. Let's send it east to Scott Hansen. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the second half is about to get underway. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Here's Purdy, throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
On second down, Purdy. That's complete to Pearson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's caught, left side, it's complete. They hook up again, second time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throwing again is Parity. Thrown left side, the catch is made. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Around here with McCaffrey. And a good, hard run. He would not be denied. Surging forward to pick up 8.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Here's Parity, making the read and keeping it. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the lines. 4th down coming up.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This one from 52 yards away. Pinheiro's kick is good, and the Niners will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. Now he's back out to kick it away. Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jags offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Man in motion is Brown. 2nd down, Lawrence. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To throw is Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Lawrence now on second down. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And a Jaguar first down.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion is Hunter. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Complete to Travis Hunter. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Niners' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle, here's Etienne. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes, in a lot of cases, almost as good as the wide receivers.
This one complete to Washington. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. They'll give it to Etienne on the option. Fighting off defenders here. He'll turn forward and pick up 3.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 3. And this is 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4. Now Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And This is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
On first down, Lawrence. Right back to Hunter. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. ETN. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
And he's in. Johnny Munt, touchdown Jaguars.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on fourth and goal. They'll go with the sneak, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
McCaffrey to start this round. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Marked down at his own 3-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the 49er, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. On to the 4th quarter we go, and it begins with a McCaffrey run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun. It's Parity. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun is Parity. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Parity. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Back to the air is Parity. This one complete to Bourne. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, 49ers.
Here in the 4th quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the 4th quarter. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Throwing on 2nd down is Parity. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another 49er. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
They need 6 for the touchdown. 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Parity. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So it is back to a 1-point game now in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Washington now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And in motion is Brown. A 1st down throw for Lawrence. Not a man, it's Thomas. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
There's a short one. He's got screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
I remember being around a lot of really good high-level linebackers, and what they used to say, Mike, is we're not going to guard the check down, but we're going to punish the check down, especially if that running back's going to catch the ball with his back facing the defense. They're saying, you might catch it, but we are going to make you pay every single time. And I know he's got a few catches throughout the course of the game, but they're continuing to be physical with him, and they're going to make it more and more challenging.
He'll try to run for it. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Toward the sideline. There's Brown. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
This is one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Jaguars are going to open up the lead to 8.
49ers 20.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So here's Brock Parity and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Parity. That's caught by McCaffrey. He's taken down just shy of midfield. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Devon Hamilton in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Parity. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 13.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out, but 1 first down will essentially end the game. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2 yards on the pickup.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. To throw is Lawrence. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked up by Jason Pinna.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
So it is Brock Purdy and the 49ers down 28-20. A minute 38 to go. How costly of an interception will that prove to be? As the tide turns, it's 1st and 10. Parity to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
second down. Parity. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
The Niners use their third and final timeout, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game.
At the 22-yard line.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air again is Parity. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Here we go, 1st and goal. Throwing again is Parity.
And of all the sacks they have had in this game, Mike, that's the biggest one yet. That is a big-time play. You know what they say? Sacks end games, and that might have been it right there.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Parity. He'll step up and run this.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.